Proof tonight that the winter weather can be dangerous in more than one way. The state says that a man died in Whitley County when his car collided with a salt truck. State police say the victim was 59-year-old Billy Stevens of Williamsburg. The crash was on Kentucky 92, and 2 other people were hurt. Now, Lexington's Community and Catholic Action Center will be open 24 hours a day now through Sunday to help people get through the storm. And they need you to bring in donations. The Catholic Action Center on East 5th Street needs orange juice and bananas right now. The Community Inn on Winchester Road needs 200 sandwiches and about 50 pizzas for Friday and Saturday. We have the details on how you can give on our website, WTVQ.com. Cold weather could cause trouble for Central Kentucky homeowners. Anytime the temperature drops below 20 degrees, your pipes are at risk for freezing. Now, if they burst, this can cost hundreds of dollars, and it's quite frustrating. The snow is expected to start in the early morning hours, and Jason tells us about the whiteout coming our way next. And think eating in that little bistro is healthier than a chain restaurant? Well, think again. We'll compare calories coming up in today's Your Health. Today, the Kentucky State Thoroughbreds will be trying their best to take on the University of Kentucky Wildcats. And they're not the only ones who are trying. This is what's called a windrow. City officials say that sometimes that happens when a plow pushes snow off the road, and sometimes it can trap a vehicle. It's just after 12:30, and already it's been a very long day for firefighters. A fire captain tells me that the fire is out, though there are people walking around seeing if there are any hot spots. But if you take a look at this roof, it looks like a charred skeleton. The crews here at Streets and Roads say that they'll have to start over at square one once again, putting this rock salt down in Lexington's high-risk areas. That makes the 3rd arrest in connection with this murder. 38-year-old Thomas Lucky was arrested at 12:45 this morning. Something a lot of drivers in Central Kentucky can relate to, just barely making it to their given locations. Doug and Lauren, a woman actually got herself stuck here around 9 this morning. Deputies say that she was panicked, that she called 911 while she was inside of her car. With horse racing being the sport of kings, it's only fitting that people want to dress to the nines and look their very best for the World Championship. Police say that it all started with a knock at the door. Officers say that there were 4 people inside this home. If you want to see young professionals turn into kids again, all you have to do is wait for a snow day. Now, it's coming down pretty hard here in downtown Lexington, which is where they all live. Some of them are teachers, they work in the horse industry, or even for the city. But today, they're all kids at heart. Now, this snow is pretty powdery and it's not perfect for packing, but they're making it work, even bringing their pets to join. The dog Banjo is having fun, trying to fetch the snowballs, and every once in a while, this group of friends will team up on one another. This group says that they've come together for several snow days over the years, always reminiscing about their childhood.
I feel like snow days just make you feel like you're a kid again. You have so much fun out in the snow, and it just changes everything, and it's just kind of exciting.
I've been camped out here for the past couple hours, and this group does keep on heading inside to stay hydrated and warm because they want to be safe. But they haven't had all of the fun that they will today, so they invite you to come on downtown and join in. Tomorrow they say they'll also keep on with that fun, and they'll actually go sledding at a nearby horse farm. Reporting live in Lexington, Belinda Post, ABC 36 News. With the Kentucky Wildcats beating the West Virginia Mountaineers, their record is now 37-0. Solid Blue fans say this team is unstoppable.
Man, we turn up every day. You know what I'm saying? Perfection is our goal. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get to the main goal, which is that championship we're gonna flex out.
That's the general consensus in Lexington when it comes to how far the Cats are going in the tournament this year.
Oh, I don't think we'll be stopped. Honestly, I've never seen a team in my lifetime that has 10 professional players on it, and I don't know of any other team prior to that that was that good.
On Thursday, the Kentucky Wildcats beat the West Virginia Mountaineers by a whopping 39 points with a score of 78-39. But Solid Blue fans aren't shocked.
I mean, they've got it all. They got quickness, they got length, they've got power. I mean, they just do everything right. You got Booker hitting threes. Harrisons are playing well now. They're both hitting threes. Andrews dishing the ball. We just beating everybody. I mean, there's just no competition out there.
And everyone had their favorite plays.
The shot where he's like, oh, I'm not even looking, makes it. I mean, come on. It was like, oh, this is a dynasty here. Woo. Awesome.
All in all, fans say it was an unforgettable night.
C-A-T-S, cats, cats, cats! C-A-T-S, cats, cats, cats!
Reporting in Lexington, Belinda Post, ABC 36 News. Doug and Lauren, this is a model of a baby, or rather a fetus, that's 10 to 12 weeks old. That's the latest EMW Women's Clinic just up the road will perform one. Now, over time, there are a few protesters who continually come out to share their beliefs, but police say they can't be on the road in front of the business. They have to be on the sidewalk here. That places them in front of businesses that have nothing to do with the abortion.
Here, they don't like all of that over there because they don't like seeing those pictures. One of my customers came in here and said, it's a good thing I didn't have my granddaughter with me because those pictures would have scared her.
Laura Halleck's talking about the giant pictures of unborn babies that the pro-life group Cities for Life uses to try and persuade mothers-to-be who wish to terminate their children. The group says that they're here 2 days a week, not to harm local business, but to try and get others to choose life.
So God opens doors. If Christians simply put themselves out there, if we're faithful to the call, God opens doors for us to be able to share the gospel in all kinds of places and simply be there for people.
Some workers say the protesters take up parking and could detour shoppers, but everyone in the center I spoke to recognizes their right to their own opinion.
Probably freedom of speech. People always have something to say about something.
And they do so loudly.
I would lay my life down in a heartbeat.
On a megaphone, trying to reach as many people as possible.
And Mama, at this moment, you are a mother, and your baby is a blessing, a reward, and a heritage.
One yoga studio did tell me they had to spend $600 to try and deliver the quiet atmosphere they want. Still, for the protesters, their message is just too important to stand down.
For that, I say, I'm sorry. We don't mean to offend. We actually do frequent some of these businesses. I go to the Mexican restaurant. We go to the gluten-free bakery. We do whatever we can to build them up. We don't want to be an enemy to them. I mean, we're here in the name of Christ.
The woman working the front desk at the EMW Women's Clinic said that no one from the office could talk to us today. Reporting live in Lexington, Belinda Post, ABC 36 News. The White Christmas House is the destination for countless families each holiday season. And at night, it's transformed by Christmas magic. This show-stopping light display is far more than a house you just drive by to look at. Under the full moon, it's a chance for families to hold hands, ride a unicycle, or play peekaboo behind the Nutcracker. And smiles light up as bright as the house.
And every time it was, is that where we're going? It was just amazing.
The owners of the home, Ron and Linda Turner, say it's not just a chance to meet Saint Nick. It represents the greater meaning behind Christmas.
There's a lady come in about 11 o'clock one evening, and so anyway, I had one little teddy bear left over that we normally give away at Christmas time. I gave it to her, and then she said, oh, I'll cherish this. I want to be buried with this. I said, well, that's nice. She said, I only got about 14 days to live.
That woman's dream was to see the house everyone had pictured that's brought the community closer together.
My family visiting this time of the year is something that we can have in our hearts, and it's something we're going to remember each day.
And if you're wondering how it's all put together,
I'd say there's 500 extension cords, a lot of electrical panel boxes.
Keeping the house lit is a lot of work, Turner's brother-in-law Louis Mullins admits. But for him and his family, the joy it brings to others is irreplaceable.
The wonderful people that we deal with every day is just what makes us special. You know, we're all little kids. We'll always be God's little kids.
After 25 years, the White Christmas House is still drawing crowds. This year, more popular than ever. The owners inside the home are wishing you a Merry Christmas. Reporting in Lexington, Belinda Post, ABC 36 News.